Yeah, definitely Mississippi State is a talented team. They're really good. They've got some bigger bodies than we do, but that just comes with any opponent that we play. We're normally undersized, typically with any team, especially non-conference games. Big East tends to have some smaller posts, but this is definitely going to be a challenge. But I also think it's going to be a challenge for them to guard our stretch 4 and 5. So I don't know. I'm really excited for this matchup.
Just kind of what you talked about, Big East not tending to have as big of players. Can you reflect maybe on the season times when you did maybe a non-conference play, if it was, just maybe facing kind of bigger bodies, people that you might see kind of with Mississippi State?
Yeah, in our non-con, we've faced some players that have been bigger than us. You know, Stanford, they're obviously like very big. Even their guards, I think we're all bigger than or the same size as our posts. Nebraska, teams like that. And so it kind of depends on what guards you have on the floor too and how you're going to guard them and being a little bit undersized. Obviously, a big thing with that is rebounding. So that's always an emphasis, but it's going to be a big emphasis for this game.
For you guys, just obviously you guys had the amazing run last year and making it to the Elite Eight for the first time in program history. When you kind of reflect on last year after you did, and kind of now in this moment, what makes you feel like what maybe was so key for you guys to make that run last year when you kind of reflected on it?
Yeah, I mean, last year was a really special moment for all of us, and it's something that we want to do again. And I think just trusting in each other and trusting in our coaching staff that we're going to be prepared for each game because we didn't have a lot of time to prepare for Mississippi State. We didn't know who we were going to play up until last night. So just trusting in each other, making in-game different decisions, it's just going to go along with keeping us in this run.
For you guys, leading up to today, now that you actually know your opponent, what was it kind of like after Selection Sunday when obviously you guys found out you made it, but didn't know who you were going to face? What was kind of that preparation like before you guys knew?
Yeah, obviously preparation is a lot different since you don't know like who are actually going to play. There were some similarities, and so we mainly just prepared for tendencies and tried to do the best we could there.
Any other questions for the ladies?
Just for you guys, when you kind of are going into this back-to-back season of just making it in the tournament again, when you kind of look at the body of work that you guys bring in, what are the things that stick out as far as things that make you feel confident in the team just to be able to get this first win?
Yeah, I think it has to do a lot with who we are off the court as well as on the court. We're all really close, and we know the work that needs to be put in outside of practice time and outside of lifting. And a lot of our teammates, including me and Lauren, were in the gym a lot of extra time. And I think that just builds the trust that we have in each other. And I think that coaches know it builds their trust in us. So it's just really fun to see all that hard work get recognized.
I know you guys kind of mentioned already you guys being able to stretch as 4 and 5s and just maybe challenges that you bring from Mississippi State. What else sticks out for you as things that you think just you guys do well as a team that could be a challenge for them?
I feel like our offense as a whole, it's kind of unique compared to a lot of other teams, especially the SEC. You don't see many teams like us. And so I feel like that is definitely an advantage in this game.
Is there anything about your guys' play that you think is maybe underrated that people don't really pay as much attention to?
I feel like everyone has the eyes on the three. Every one of us that's on the floor normally can shoot the three. But I think people undermine the ability to get inside looks as well because we are undersized. That doesn't really mean that like when we get it inside that we can't score. So I think it's a little bit of that because they're always looking for the three because that's kind of what we're known for. But we can get some easy twos.